This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Paramatch.
Oh, good shot, really good shot by Ghani. Goes big again, similar region, a little bit straighter than the last one. And Ghani makes it back-to-back sixes to start off this innings. Goes big again. This one's going to be the same result.
Who's going to get flayed away over point. That's gone all the way, I think. Maximo. And Ghani this time frees the hands and he puts that one over the rope. Maximo.
Die attitude was certainly visible. This one's going to go a long way as well. That's just a forehand by Ghani. It's a tennis forehand. He has slapped that one straight down the ground.
Interesting, they are going back to Moyes, even though he went magical in the first over. He's going to get worked away. First ball by the Hungarian skipper. Maybe he can bring up the three figures this weekend. This is in the air. Oh, half a chance. Only half a chance, though. I think that's gone all the way. Maximo.
I think the important thing for them is just making sure they don't slow down a little bit as they did in the last match. This one goes away.
This one is up. Maybe a chance. Not quite. It's gone all the way. Maximo. Another six. Down the ground. Oh, it's going to be six more. Bangs into the side screen. Maximo. Oh, well, kind of half plays at this one. Ends up playing kind of late dab, and it's going to be four more. This is going to disappear as well. Maximo. Skied. All right, he's got to go right back to the line here. It's just going to creep over. Maximo. HUN didn't have a play on it in the end. Bit of a teaser. Still a better over for Romania, but they don't get the breakthrough yet. In the air this time. Petre takes the catch. And Luka, he's kind of the poster boy for the next generation of Romanian cricket, you know, and he's got such a great pair of hands. And he seems to have ice in his veins for someone that's that young. So the spin attack works pretty well. And I think Adil deserves this wicket. Both batted very well before. Could be gone first ball. He is. Adil gets 2 in 2. Safi takes the catch in the circle. And Russick goes for a golden derrick. And he's going to get slog swept out of the ground. Well, that's just a good shot from Ravindran. Does get the next one. Similar kind of ball, but he's sweating on it. And Maximo. 6 runs, Farasat. Kind of slot length there. This is as well, but it's in the air. Luka, can he get it? Luka has to go himself, and he takes the catch. What a great U-turn from the young Romanian as he gets Farasat for 7. Had to stick it in reverse, and he held it in that safe pair of hands. And Hungary have lost Farasat. It's 107 for 3. First one, just an easy free swing of the bat. That's going to be 4. Just hit too well.
Having a word with Gerasim outside our hotel. So we're getting ready for this game. And this one struck very, very firmly. It's going to beat the fielder out in the deep.
And that's why he gets away. That otherwise potentially could have been out for obstruction there. Right now, though, Ravindran will survive and he will reach his 50. That's what I'm talking about. Safi can't get too short here. 50 for the Hungarian skipper off 17 balls. Here's Petre to Ravindran, who just had a life. Not a good ball. Going, and gone. Maximo. Comeback ball now for Luka. This is kind of hit into the hole. That's going to get past the fielder. It's Ricky Gill out there. Powerful left-hander. Goes down the ground and gets the journey. Maximo. Now this one picked up. But it's going to be gone. Nicely taken down there. Fielder in the right position. And Luka gets 2 wickets. So good to see Romania trying to stay positive. They're thrilled for Luka that he's got a brace here in match 2, and the score is 146 for 4.
Of his Hungarian career.
Well, first ball pretty much straight up in the air. Who's after it? Got to communicate. It's taken. It's Moyes that'll take it. And Luca will finish with 3 wickets. He's on a hat trick that he'll never be able to complete because that's the end of his 2 overs. But well taken by Moyes. Don't think there was a lot of talk there, but you could hear the footsteps coming. So Shamsha will own a golden duck. Oh, well, that has gone many a mile. Wow, it's gone all the way into practice nets. Maximo Ravindran gets a strike back. Well, that one's hit pretty well as well. That's going to be 6 more. Ravindran to 75. By the way, this is now his 19th 50 without 100. And the thing is, he's not going to get time to do it here. Slower ball, but Ravindran waits on it, and he's going to swat it away over the leg side. Well, he's hit that so well considering it was the change of pace from Hussain. He does bowl it well. And it's quite pickable, but you still got to time your swing. Ravindran held his shot back and sweeps his way into the 80s. Last ball coming up. Well bowled. Hussain will be annoyed he didn't do that more often. You go for 2 here. Maybe, maybe not. They realise it's impossible, so they're happy to stop at 1. 167 for 5 off the 10 overs. And look, they do bring it back to an extent. It was 92 after 5. The second half goes for 75. Still, I think Hungary in the box seat. Romania, untested with the bat in this series, have a big chase to undertake when we return for the second half of match 2.
This morning, nicely played, beautifully played. It doesn't have the start he was hoping for in this match either. Goes a little bit shorter, and it's cut away. It's going to race away to the boundary rope. 4 more runs.
Still searching for that first wicket. It might come here, but it might not. It's over the top of Ainsworth. Well, he was the right man for the job. He's very tall, but Maximo Nadigotla.
This one is a full toss in and around the pads. Going to be struck away for a 4.
Shamsha. He's going to get hit for another 4. Slow ball goes wrong. That's kind of 3 of their top 4 that are out. Right now, this ball's out of the ground. Great shot. Well, the bear wakes up. Don't poke him. That was just muscle down to the ground. Maximo and a first for Moyes. This time he goes straight towards the stumps. Bit of a lovely shot by Nadigotla. Slightly inside out. This is what I mean. Stay still. 1 or 2 magical overs to spark this. That'll help. That's absolutely hammered by Moyes. Hits this pretty hard as well. And that's going to beat the fielder. Moyes takes this one sideways and he'll get 4 more.
Works as well for Hungary, and he's just going to leave this one a little bit too short. Moyes rocks back on the back foot and smashes it.
Now hit down the ground and 6 more. Maximo. Something went to the offie and he bowled a little bit close to the front line. But it's the length, right? Pick upable length. And Moyes does exactly that. Smacks it into the sight screen. So he does well to save the boundary. Fraction short, 6 more. Well, this has been a crazy series so far. I know we're only kind of 1.5 games in. And just a fraction short on that leg spinner that's attempted from Manjian. Now he gets a thick edge. That'll fly away. How far? 1 bounce, 4. So it's going to be 50 for Moyes. Okay, here we go with Waka Mahmood getting a bowl for the first time. Oh, Ghani loses his footing there.
In that Hungarian dugout, goes for the big shot here. Ooh. This one's a long ball. Moyes hitting that one very, very far away. It's gone well clear of the boundary rope into the woods again. What a strike.
Well, M-O-I-Z, Maximos is what we want to see, and he's providing them. Nadigotla steps across, doesn't quite get it, holding up in the air. Rusick takes the catch. So Satvik, handy contribution. Didn't have too much of the strike in the last couple of overs, didn't need to, but he'll hold out for 28. And Hungary finally break this opening partnership, 94 for 1. Now lifted up over the top, and Maximo for Hussain. Well, that is a brilliant way to get off the mark. Brings up the 100 as well for Romania. Let's deliver the freebie. And it's picked up and it's hit a mile over the rope. Maximo to Moyes. And I think they might, or will they? Fielder goes back. Garney takes a very good catch. Probably was going for 6, but Hussein not able to get it out of the middle of the bat. And so Hungary strike 112 for 2. And he will. Well, that's a brilliant shot because he's only just missed their Shamsha. Hits straight and hits long. Well, in the air and 6. Just climbs out. Moyes to 84. What a knock from Mohamed Moyes. Well, what I was going to say is that, Romania, they only had to defend 60 in 2 overs in match 8 of the ECI a fortnight ago to win that. They gave it up to Austria, who ended up pinching the trophy. And this is less than 60. Moyes, though, in the air, finds the gap. 1 bounce 4. Goes again, and 94 now for Moyes. Now we see lightning striking twice on a sunny morning in Hungary. Maximo makes it 25 off 8. Perhaps another grandstand finish to come. 94 for Moyes. That's his 100, his first ever ECN 100. And the Bear has arrived here in this European Cricket International. 100 off 32 rocks. He goes after it, offside, holding up, an opportunity and taken. Clever bowling by Sheikh Razik. He got Moyes chasing outside the off stump. And a good catch taken out there by Harsh Mandian. He's got a very good pair of hands. In the air, Garney should swallow this one. He does. And you'd imagine that's the match-winning catch because it won't be any run. He's got 2 legs that aren't working, but luckily he's got 2 hands that can catch a cricket ball. So Garney does the job. Hussein goes for 8 to do the impossible. It's a pretty good shot though. Well, Safi, last time I saw him, he was batting 11, and he wasn't doing that. But, I suppose it puts some kind of pressure on Sheikh Razik in that. If he was to bowl a wide here, and he's not going to bowl an extra. So a thrilling game, another high-scoring game. Romania, despite the efforts of Moyes, who scores his first ton. For me, he's probably the player of the match. Ravindra might have a case as well for his 82 not out in the first innings. But the final score in match 2, Hungary 167, Romania 167 runs the margin. Look, Romania, remember how many players they're lacking as well. I think they'll give them a lot of confidence. Even though they don't get the win, they will pick up a point from that match.